You're looking live at Fatality Field here in Phoenix, Arizona, where the temperature is a scorching 107 degrees as the Scorpions play host to the Atlanta Swarm. Alongside statisticians Gerald Smith and Ron Haynes, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Colin Luther, joined in the broadcast booth this week by the First Lady of the Lycans, Rochelle Colston. How you doing?
Great, Colin. How are you? I'm a little bit. I feel like I'm melting out here. There's no humidity. What's up with this?
It is a hot one indeed, but that's why air conditioning was invented. Rochelle, Atlanta, they got a win over Queen City last week. They look to continue to roll against a team that so far is undefeated without a single loss.
Yeah, Arizona, get off to a great start this season, 6-0, along with the other, Florida, who's also 6-0. But tonight, Arizona's got to establish their run game early, and Ashley Jackson needs to settle in and quit throwing interceptions. She has 9 already this season with only 7 touchdowns. On the other side, Dynasty's playing great. So let's see what happens on the field tonight.
Kickoff by Arizona is going to be fielded in the end zone. Touchback ball comes out to the 20, and that'll start things off for this Arizona attack, which features Brian Dynasty at quarterback. He's outstanding so far this season. BDG Hollywood at halfback, Mitchell O'Brien at fullback. Wide receivers, Fox Highway and Siege Falcon, of course, the Hall of Famer Boo Chisholm along with Hollywood. And why not Erlot at tight end? It's the offensive lineup that is playing, which is a Dynasty throw, and it'll be incomplete, looking for Erlot, the tight end. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, Atlanta comes out throwing the ball. Spot's going to try to establish the run game early with Hollywood, but let's see what happens here.
Offensive line, tackle Carter Hollywood, guard Sam Falco, and the center is Astro Smith, number 64. Arizona defense is a formidable one. As the 2nd and 10 is another pass, but we got a flag, Rochelle. Looks like DPI might be the call.
Yeah,
No, a roughing the passer is called on the Scorpions. Number 95, Sean Moore, coming on a blitz from his inside linebacker spot, came through and nailed Dynasty well after the ball was gone.
Yeah, that's definitely a very late hit there. Dynasty, lucky he's getting up from that.
D.D. Sachs and Alex Constantine are the defensive ends up front for Arizona. Tackles the Hall of Famer Hunter Norwood and David Tilley. Sean Moore, the linebacker, just got the penalties inside. J.R. Wallace and Nathaniel Diggs on the outside. Dynasty back to throw. Again, tipped in the air, incomplete. Into double coverage, Moore again in the area. Bo Martin Jr., Terrell Davis, Ernest McCray Sr., Everett Garrison are all corners. Rain Rie is the free safety, and Albert Begin is the strong safety.
Yeah, they're definitely loaded in their defense on the Arizona side.
It's a big part of why this team has been able to go without a loss. As the Hall of Famer Blue Chisholm hauls in the 2nd down pass for 6 yards to set up a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Blue Chisholm's been one of Dynasty's favorite receivers this season. That's his 30th reception so far. With 432 yards coming into the game.
And Dynasty, who's 6th in completions with 94 coming in, back, trying to get another one, and he does to Siege Falco. And this young coach for the Swarm has himself a 1st down.
A good job by Atlanta there, finding Siege Falco, pretty much open on the sideline. Great route, separate himself from the defenders.
Lawless covering on the play, Begin ultimately making this stop. This is an Atlanta team that's coming into today 7th in points scored, 17th in pass yards, 14th in rushing yards, so overall pretty balanced. Have 9 passing touchdowns on the year, that's 3rd most. And the backup tailback gets a carry, gets stopped for no gain by Lawless.
Yeah, Atlanta is unusual in this league. They only have 1 contracted halfback.
You have Mitchell O'Brien at fullback. As they go with 3 wide receivers. Into formation, Dynasty quick drop slant over the middle. Fox Highwind, one of their big free agent pickups, with the catch to set up a 3rd and 4.
I like the play call in there. I mean, you just give him what the defense takes you. You know, gives to you. Quick little pass, 6-yard pickup.
This is a Arizona defense that's very stingy when it comes to yards allowed per game. To number 1 with 240. And they're the second. They allowed the second fewest rush yards a game at 75. So that's an interesting matchup to watch. As Dynasty completes this 3rd down pass down the middle of Aerolot for the 1st down.
Great little route by Aerolot there. Just could find himself open in the middle of the field. Patience by Dynasty. I mean, perfect throw.
And Dynasty showing you why he's been so efficient with the football this year. We mentioned the 9 touchdown passes already. Only a handful of interceptions, 5 to be exact, 4th fewest in the league.
Look at that QBR Dynasty's having this season.
As Hollywood gets his first big carry, picks up about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Great run by Hollywood there, but you know, finding the holes, making a tackle, and picking up 8 yards on the 1st down. The 2nd and very manageable here.
Hollywood, so far 2 carries for 8 yards. See if they go back to him here. No, they will go to his backup, who's in for the play, and he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, good job by Reese coming off the bench and picking up the 1st down. Atlanta's moving the ball. They're in the red zone now.
Going to be very interesting to what they do next. 3 wide, Dynasty to throw. Out of the backfield, Hollywood couldn't quite stretch out. The Hall of Famer's frustrated with himself.
Oh my goodness, and he was wide open. He had nothing but green. I think he'd have found himself in the end zone if he came down with that catch.
It'll go down in the books as an incompletion. 2nd and 10, 4-7 is Dynasty for 41 yards in the early going. He will send Aerolot in motion across formation. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top of your screen. Quick drop, slant over the middle. Highwind with the catch to set up a 3rd and short, just past the 10, short of the 5.
Great play. So 3rd and 3 here. Your playbook is wide open. You can still get the 1st down and get the 1st and goal, or you can look for the end zone here.
They do have Sammy Steele, one of the league's better field goal kickers, in their back pocket should they not convert this 3rd down. It'll be another throw. Dynasty, down he goes for the sack. It'll be a loss of a few yards. Alex Constantine brings him down.
And the only blemish on, Dynasty's stat sheet is the sacks. This is his 11th sack on the season. The other one's got to do a better job.
And for Constantine, that is his 3rd sack of the year. This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt from the left hash for Sammy Steele, and he sneaks it right down the middle. So a 71-yard drive, taking 13 plays, ends in 3 points for the Swarm, Rochelle.
Yeah, nice long drive, lots of time off the clock. Impressive offensive, just kind of fizzled out when we got towards the end zone.
We got a kickoff upcoming. Sammy Steele, the kickoff for Atlanta. And for Steele, that's his 15th made field goal of the year. Return up the middle. Yale Montana out to the 27, and Miss Ashley Jackson will come on the field for Arizona. She's got 2 running backs to work with. Number 23, Brad Jones. DJ Moses is 2nd, number 25, as well as Bismarck Wright, last year's offensive rookie of the season. Wide receivers, Donnie Hands, Yale Montana, Hank Earl Troll, and TJ Punk. Tight ends are Adam Grabowski and Will Todd. We'll get to the offensive line after this play, which we'll see Jackson step up under center. 1st and 10 out of the eye. Pitch out. This is to Moses, and Moses breaking tackles, making people look silly. Picks up 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offensive lineman, Tina Begin at left tackle, Patrick Kelly at right tackle, Gene Venazzi at guard, Igor Barbatov at the other guard spot. In the center, Charles Michael. 2nd and 5, single receiver to the bottom. Jackson turns, gives to Jones. He only picks up 1 to set up a 3rd and 4 shot.
And nice stop by Atlanta there. I mean, Arizona's got this 300 monster in the backfield. They'll use all their backs. I mean, Brad Jones is the #1 back, leading team with 115 carries, but Moses, has 69 carries this season. And Brad Jones is averaging 4.2 yards a carry, so they established this run game to be a long night for Atlanta's defense.
Todd in motion, across formation. Staring at a defensive front in Jackson that features Alex Dominguez, the new pickup this year. Jackson fires backside, it'll be a 1st down. Complete to Donnie Ann's, number 11. Feels like he's been around forever, Rochelle.
Yeah, and this season we're missing his brother, but Donnie's still on the team, along with pick up Viejo Montana and TJ Punk, who we should see a lot of tonight.
We got what high wind at defensive end. Alex Dominguez at defensive tackle for Atlanta defensively. As this throw gets knocked away, incomplete. Nathan Barnett got a hand on it, number 26. He's joined out there by Jay Miraculous. Quanah Shine is the outside linebacker Hall of Famer, along with Jeff Spicoli, Vennard Smith, Chris Henry. The King is strong safety, number 44. Grant Hardaway, number 24, is the free safety, along with Moose Papano, number 23. 2nd and 10, Jackson. Will turn, give. The running back got stuck behind the lineman, still managed to pick up a yard, but it'll be 3rd and 9 coming up.
Yeah, I mean, he was just very, very stuck behind the blocker. The defensive line got a little push, kind of held up the O-line, and he just got stuck in the backfield.
This is Jackson back to throw. Jackson down the middle, catch made, 1st down to TJ Punk, number 88.
Yep, and TJ Punk is definitely one of Ashley's favorite targets. Runs a great route, perfect pass by Jackson. Only he could catch it. He held onto the ball after the hit.
3:51 and counting to go in the quarter. 3-0 Atlanta leads. Arizona 13 at half-point favorite, over under 48.5 according to our friends over at Jack's Data. And again, the running back stuck behind the blocker, and this time he'll lose the yard. That's Moses.
Yeah, so far Atlanta's keeping this backfield in check.
Second and 11. Jackson pitch out. This is Jones, and Jones carrying people across to set up a 3rd and 3. He took Moose Papano for a ride and down.
And Jones is a very, he's a power back. He's a very powerful runner compared to Moses, who's more of a finesse.
Third and 3. And Arizona will throw. Jackson hit as he throws, nearly intercepted by Jay Miraculous. And Arizona will punt on 4th down, but Rochelle, that almost became bad news.
And Jay Miraculous is probably kicking himself because he should have caught that ball. Was in his hands. He should have caught it. And you gotta help your offense out by getting turnovers.
Punt will be set up and away. Good hang time. Angled toward the sideline. Be caught along the sideline, and nice little return out to the 18 by Falco.
Surprised that was returned at all. Thought for sure there'd be a fair catch. I mean, all the defenders were just standing there waiting for him to catch the ball.
First and 10 at the 18, 2:41 to go in the first half. Atlanta in front by 3. Dynasty back to throw, has to run out pocket, throw on the run. What a one-handed catch by Fox Highland, but he didn't have 2 feet in bounds.
Oh.
And Arizona looking to change that immediately as the challenge flag is thrown. Let's take a retroactive look at the play. Presented by Retroid. Get your SFL console to go to play in the GoRetroid.com. Dynasty Great effort by Highwind, Rochelle, but I don't think he was able to drag that second foot.
It didn't look that way. It looked like the ruling is on the field.
Oh, they're saying it's overturned. He was able to drag the feed, and Atlanta wins the challenge.
Wow. They saw something I absolutely did not see on the field that time.
Absolutely, indeed. .236 to go. That's a big play early in this ball game for Atlanta. Quick throw over the middle. Highwind, one-handed catch again. On back-to-back plays, that time it picks up 7.
I mean, Dynasty right now can do no wrong. That was, to me, that was a very scary pass, but somehow Highwind came down with it.
Second and 3. Everybody in tight. Here's to give up the middle. And it's a first down. Hollywood on the carry. Hall of Famer making it look easy.
He sure did. Look at that hole created by the O-line there for him.
Yeah, the offensive line definitely made that play work. As it's 1:55 and counting to go. Give to the backup, and he gets a yard. They'll say via forward progress as Moore, the captain, brings him down.
And the inside linebacker doing his job. Great coverage. Lucky to get a yard out of that.
As the throw is complete, that's Arrowot. Hall's in his first reception today, and that's good for a first down.
The Dynasty definitely trusts his receivers. I mean, he threw that ball in basically triple coverage.
Dynasty continues to roll forward. Here's Hollywood on the handoff. He picks up 3 yards. As boy, this first quarter has flown by as we're approaching 50 seconds and counting.
It sure has. I mean, both teams have very, very, very long drives.
Second and 7. Team's definitely taking advantage, although Arizona.
Oh no.
Oh, they got a turnover. It's intercepted by Jared Lawless, the linebacker, who's tackled at his own 35. And Dynasty, who's been so good taking care of the football this season, makes his first mistake.
I don't know if Dynasty just didn't see him, or I don't really know who he was throwing to. Well, he was throwing right to him.
And Lawless, for him, that is his first interception of the year. And Jackson will send Punk in motion. The handoff is to Moses, and he loses a yard. Both these Arizona running backs are finding the run lanes closed.
Like I said, if Atlanta can force Arizona to become very one-dimensional with their passing game, Arizona might be in trouble. They're so used to running the ball.
Second and 11. So most likely be the last play of the quarter, although they don't have to snap it. And they will snap it. It's a throw. Out the backfield and around is Jones. As the first quarter expires, Atlanta is up 3-0. Surprise to perhaps a lot of people in the SFL, but not to the visitors from Atlanta. They're up 3-0. They're watching the SFL on YouTube. Today's aerial coverage is brought to you by Dag's Droneworks, aerial photography, videography services for real estate, events, marketing, and more. Learn more at DakesDroneWorks.com. Boy, that's just a beautiful shot of some Arizona desert.
It sure was, Colin.
Rochelle Colston, Colin Northrop here in the broadcast booth with you, Ron Ames, Gerald Smith on stats, and of course, Cameron Irvine, executive producer. Arizona picks up the third down on via the air, and Yayo Montana his first big play in this ball game.
Wow, you can't let Yayo Montana get that open in the middle of the field. Defenders were near him, but not close enough.
And Arizona on the move. Down 3-0, looking to cash in the turnover some kind of way. Jackson now 4 of 6 for 43 yards. Past the 20 yards to Montana. Is this throw somehow caught, but the receiver coming back to the ball, and he manages to pick up 6 yards in the process. As the number 81 Hank Earl Troll somehow able to catch that off his shoe tops.
And then get lose your yard, then come back and actually get a positive yard out of play was really amazing.
Man in motion, tight to the formation now. Actually lining up in a 3-point stance. I believe one of the tight ends is split out wide, but it doesn't matter. They run the other way and almost pick up the first down. Moses tackled there by Henry to set up a 3rd and 1.
This is, 3rd down, 1 yard, very manageable here. Your playbook's really open. Expecting to see a run here.
Here's the other run up the middle and tackled just at the 30-yard line. It's Jones for the first down.
So you need a yard. You put your power back in. You get to your yard plus.
The give is to Moses, and he picks up good yardage. That's a pickup of 6.
Don't look now. Arizona's getting their run game going. So right on this drive.
2nd and 6, Arizona on the move, wearing orange helmets, complete with orange jerseys and orange pants. And the Scorpions, another good gain, this time from Jones, sets them up with an easy 1st and 10.
Yeah, once Jones gets going, he's very hard to tackle. And he just, great blocking by number 86 right there. Drawing him loose, and great pursuit by the defenders.
And let's see what Jackson elects to go to the playbook now. It's Bismarck Wright in the game at fullback. They go 2 wide receivers. You see early rushing yards in favor of Arizona. And they go back to Moses. He loses 2. It'll be 2nd and 12.
And Moses a little slow getting up there. Big hit by number 44.
Chris Henry making another
safety.
Big tackle, playing every bit of his big self. And again, they go back to the run on 2nd and 12. This with Jones to set up a 3rd and 8, Rochelle.
Yep, you're Jackson here, you're 3rd and 8. Expect to see a pass. Be very careful, because, you don't have a whole lot of field to work with.
Yeah, indeed, you have to be of the utmost carefulness. You still have a field goal in your back pocket. Cliff Allen's very good. It's Jackson to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona!
Touchdown, bingo!
Yeah, I think we might see a challenge here, because I'm not sure if he actually got into the end zone.
They're saying he got in for now. As it's Hank Earl Troll with the touchdown reception. Number 81 just on the post to Rochelle. Moose Papino made a hit. Does Atlanta use the challenge?
I don't think
No,
so.
they do
Okay.
not.
It looks short to me, but what do I know?
So we got a crossing of the plane for the first time this ball game. As the extra point is good, and a long drive by Arizona would span at the end of the first. And beginning of the second is paid off with a touchdown by that guy, Hank Earl.
And both of these teams I'm here making long, methodical drives so far.
Definitely placing an emphasis on time of possession. Kickoff fielded at the 5, up the middle is Mohammed, and he's tackled at the 33-yard line. And Atlanta finds themselves trailing down by 4 now after the touchdown drive by Arizona, Rochelle.
Yeah, nice return.
On the 33. Look in the stats, Atlanta slightly favored, though Arizona able to use the turnover to cash it in for the 7 points. They have more passing yards than Arizona does, and that doesn't add to the total, although it counts as a completion. No gain, 2nd and 10. Everything's very nip and tuck.
Great coverage by Nathaniel Diggs with William. Big hit.
Indeed, that was a huge hit by the linebacker there. As Dynasty, down he goes. D.D. Sachs, number 55, had the short corner, and he took advantage of it for the easy sack.
D.D. Sachs came into the game with 1 sack, make it 2. But he has 2, this is 5th TFL in the season.
It sets up a 3rd and 15. Boy, I think snowballed in the wrong direction for Atlanta. This will be a bunch to the bottom of your screen. Hollywood, the deep back. Dynasty again back to throw. Fires down the field over the head of everybody. Incomplete, looking for Iwan. And it will be a punt by the rookie punter for Atlanta, number 9, Ken Miller.
I'd rather see that any other day than see an interception from my Dynasty there. What a smart play by the quarterback.
Your defense has played well so far. If you're Atlanta, I agree with you, Rochelle. Just avoid the sack, avoid the turnover, and you'll reset the next time you have the ball. Arizona will take this on their 30. Ooh, and somebody down there injured on special teams at defensive end. You hate to see it.
Yep, never good when you lose a player.
Whether he's a starter down in the depth chart, you indeed hate to see anybody voluntarily leave the ball game. So be on the 30-yard line of the Scorpions. 5:09 to go, up by 4 points, 7-3. Jackson back to throw, and Jackson down the middle of the field, and a man wide open. It's Montana. He's up over the 50-yard line.
Yeah, keep an eye on Montana. Keep an eye on Punk. They're Ashley's favorite receivers. She'll go to him often. And you should never leave Montana that wide open in the middle of the field.
And Montana. That's his second grab. He's up to 41 yards now. They're saying that last pickup was about 21. So they got to give off to Brad Jones. He is tackled to pick up a 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. The SFL convention is headed to Baltimore for 2025, kicking off the league's 25th anniversary season, July 10th through the 14th. Join SFL Nation at the rooftop pool of our host hotel, the Hyatt Regency, looking out into Baltimore's Inner Harbor, and revel in the league's first convention on the East Coast. You can reserve your room at the special group right now at simfl.net. And deep down the depth chart goes Arizona as the backup, as the third string tailback, or maybe the backup fullback, got the ball there that time. And 49 got the first down. Nicholas Luce Back up to Bismarck right on that last carry. Give up the middle. Moses, he fumbled, but Arizona has it fall right back in their lap. As Moses sees a very sure-handed tailback, Rochelle. Had the ball come loose, but Will Todd right there on the spot.
Great job by Will Todd. Noticing where the ball is, a tight end, big old guy following on it, keeping the ball on the Arizona side.
They're going to mark that down as a pickup of 6 yards. And to give up the middle to Jones, he was stuck behind a blocker, but still managed to squeeze out a yard. Wolf high wind on the stop, setting up a 3rd and 3 for the Scorpions.
It'd be huge for Atlanta to get the stop here and force a field goal from Arizona.
They were 2-5 in the first quarter. They're 3 of 2 this quarter for 5 of 7 overall, so they've been very efficient, and they'll pick up another first down here with Moses.
Great job by Moses, finding the hole, getting the first down, and Arizona's, moving the ball down the field.
So far, they've been perfect this quarter on 3rd down conversions. Atlanta only 2 for 4. 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Now they'll motion one of them up. That is Montana, their leading wide receiver. With 3 in terms of, he's their 2nd leading wide receiver, but he's one of the more explosive guys we've seen today as Jones picks up 4 yards.
These backs are doing a good job picking up 3 and 4 yards a carry.
We reached a 2-minute warning here in Arizona. Scorpions in front, 7-3, looking to stretch. Colin Northrop, Rochelle Colston as Arizona continues to just pound away with this rushing game. Jeff Spicoli on the stop to set up a 3rd and 4 situation. And Coach Gage, he looks like he's cool and collected.
They've only had 1 passing play on this drive so far by Arizona.
And they're going to pass again for the 2nd on this drive. Jackson to the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown. Open in the back of the end zone. And Funk has his 2nd receiving touchdown on the season.
That time, the O-line for Arizona gave Ashley Jackson all day back there. She could have packed a lunch. She could have taken a nap. And somehow DJ Funk found himself at the back of the end zone all by himself. Great play by Arizona.
Oh, that's a stark difference in yards there. 132 for Arizona. Atlanta, -5. And it's a big reason why the Scorpions are in front. 9 plays, 70 yards to drive. And the big touchdown pass, it's E.J. Funk of 17 yards. Thanks to Gerald Smith and Ron Ames keeping track of the facts and figures. For us up here in the broadcast booth, Muhammad on the return, and Muhammad up the middle. He gets knocked back at the 31, and all of a sudden Atlanta's down a couple of scores to show.
If you're Atlanta here, you have to bounce back, you have to answer. Even if you get a field goal, it's still points. You got plenty of time, you got all 3 timeouts and a minute and a half to work with. Let's see your 2-minute offense.
Back to throw, Dynasty. Down the middle, catch made by Fox Highwind, and that's a good start to the drive. Number 15's been busy. That's already his 4th grab for 43 yards on 6 targets.
By the time you just flooded your receivers with the middle of the field. You had 2 in the area. Great recognition by Dynasty to get the ball off real quickly.
Dynasty back to throw again. Fires, complete. That's Falco, and now the Swarms start to use their timeouts. They take one here.
And good clock management so far. 2 quick passes. You cross midfield. Just get the field goal range soon.
See the numbers for Dynasty there. He does have the one interception on his to blemish his record. And he's back for another one. This one tipped in the air at the line of scrimmage by that guy, David Tilley.
And Sean Moore actually got his hands on the ball, just couldn't come up with the interception. Dynasty's got to be really careful here.
They're going to have a 2nd and 10 with 61 seconds left. It's going to be another pass from Dynasty. This one tipped in the air and incomplete. Great coverage on the play. Up there by number 24, Bo Martin Jr.
Yep, Dynasty just needed to put a little bit more air on the ball. His receiver was open behind the defenders. He just didn't have enough strength behind the pass.
3rd and 10, 57 seconds left. Back to throw is Dynasty. Down the middle on a post cut. It's Muhammad for the first down. And timeout number 2 taken by Atlanta.
Good job by Dynasty there, finding his receiver. I think you're in field goal range now, so you at least have to get 3 points out of this.
And for the first time all day, Atlanta will go shotgun, split backs either side of Dynasty. Oh, motion one of his receivers, that's Erlot, lined up in the slot. They will relocate to the top of the formation. Back to throws Dynasty. He throws the outcut at Erlot. Unable to haul it in, the pass a little too far in front of him.
Incomplete, the pass does stop the clock. Even though Atlanta still has 1 timeout left. And plenty of time still.
2nd and 10. Need to get just past the 20-yard line for a first down. Dynasty throws, and it's caught by Chisholm for the first down with 43 seconds left, and they call their final timeout.
Great play. I mean, you're basically in the red zone now. So Dynasty's got to be very careful not to throw an interception here.
There's Goings, the single back in the backfield. They've got 3 wide receivers. Well, it's Erlot, the tight end. Quick drop over the middle. Ooh, high wind, unable to haul that in thanks to the big dog, Sean Moore, the defensive captain with the hit.
And Sean Moore looks huge out there with a big old neck brace. It's like, okay.
He's definitely an intimidating fellow, one of 2 defensive captains, under Norwood being the other. 2nd and 10 with 40 seconds left. No timeouts for the Swarm as Fox Highwind, who also serves as the team's general manager, goes in motion. He's back to throw. Dynasty tipped in the air. Diggs knocked it away.
And these linebackers from Arizona are tough. I mean, they're all over the field making pass deflections.
They are indeed. And they're big linebackers. I mean, Moore's 6'3". Diggs is also 6'3". Lawless is 6 foot, but he's 242 pounds. Dynasty throws to Muhammad and he catches it for a touchdown on 3rd down. And the man who's been returning the last 2 kickoffs gets a touchdown reception for the throw in Hawaiian. That's number 10 for him on the year for Dynasty.
Yeah, but you're Atlanta, that's just what the doctor ordered here. You're patient, you found your receiver in double coverage. Somehow he still came down with a catch. Great play by Atlanta.
Sammy Steele on for the extra point. It's a real nice, solid drive by Atlanta. Dynasty now unofficially 14 of 24, 155, touchdown, and 1 interception as they get 10 plays, 69 yards in less than a minute, Rochelle.
Yeah, great play calling, great clock management.
I agree with you on all that, especially the use of the timeouts. In that particular situation, as Montana from the goal line. No, that's it's not Montana, that is Punk. On the return up to the 28-yard line with 28 seconds left.
Punk, Montana, I mean, they're both, Ashley's favorite targets. They're pretty interchangeable to me.
With 28 seconds left, we'll see what the Scorpions elect to do. Remember, Atlanta elected to receive to start this ball game. For those of you who may just be tuning in to this contest, 14-10 our score. And the Scorpions are going to keep chunking the rock. Ooh! Real dangerous. Grant Hardaway knocked it away, but he easily could have had an interception.
That'd been bad. He caught that ball. He returned it for 6 points.
He had open field in front of him had he managed to secure a catch, but Arizona lives to play another down, second down. Under center's Jackson. She's back to throw again. Ooh, and this time, again, she goes into traffic. Chris Henry says, "No, you shall not throw on me."
Not today, Ashley.
3rd and 10. Do they dare try a third straight pass?
Looks like it.
They go
Come on,
4 wide. Trips to the bottom. And they will. Jackson throws. Incomplete for the flag.
Big mistake by Atlanta there. Huge.
Now that's defensive pass interference against number 26, Barnett. He just straight up tackled the receiver. And they get a free move of the chains with 15 seconds left.
Arizona is staying aggressive. I mean, I don't think this could be a run here, though.
They're exactly on the 50. They're going to throw again.
Wow.
Jackson this time connects with their target. And the first timeout is used with 10 seconds left.
Talk about clock management, Kyle. They came in here with 30 seconds on the clock. They've only used 1 timeout. And they're, almost in field goal range.
Cliff Allen is a very reliable field goal kicker. The veteran is 14 of 15 with a long of 46. He'll pitch it out to Moses. That gets him 5 with 5 seconds left. So probably time for one more quick play or so.
I don't know. You can't chance a run here because you only have 5 seconds on the clock. Oh,
they're
Cliff
gonna
Allen.
They're gonna go for the field goal right now. They're gonna spot it to be about 45 yards in length. A Lillette Ash. It's good. And with a second left, they extend their lead out to a touchdown, 17-10.
No, I can't do this, but you can do your best impersonation of Cliff Allen with a special teams comment.
Yes, special teams. As he enthusiastically says, not only for every kick that he makes, but every other kicker who makes a field goal. He says that. 1 second, the return is going to be out of the end zone. Muhammad, who had the touchdown reception, trying to make something happen, but will ultimately get tackled at his own 26 as time expires. On this first half, Arizona leads 17-10 and a ball game perhaps closer than some were expecting.
And we've definitely seen a lot of defense here tonight. It's supposed to be like a really high-scoring game, according to Jack's data, but both defenses came out here to play tonight, Colin.
Indeed they have. We take a look at some of the key snapshots in the half, Rochelle. I'm curious your thoughts.
I mean, both teams have been doing really well on offense. Dynasty made that one mistake, which he paid for. But I mean, it's been a pretty good game so far. Atlanta's hanging in there.
Jones, the leading rusher for Arizona. Defense has been active, 2 sacks collectively and a pick. And Jackson, of course, has been the key player. 9 of 13, but 2 of her throws have ended up for touchdowns. Quarterback rating 136. Let's take a halftime break presented by Brakes GPT.
We just pulled a full-size Taylor Swift helmet. Shout out to all our Swifties. Travis Kelce. This is a Giants Lawrence Taylor.
Patrick Mahomes.
Chad Johnson with the Ocho Cinco.
We have a Drew Brees.
Is that an O.J. Simpson jersey?
An Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my goodness.
Tom Brady! Tom Brady!
Break into the world of sports memorabilia collecting with Breaks GPT, featuring signed football jerseys, helmets, photos, and more. Breaks GPT offers you a shot at winning autographed and authenticated sports memorabilia at a fraction of the price. Join our community collectors on our Breaks GPT Facebook page to lock in your shot at hitting a humongous headliner on our site at breaksgpt.com. Yale Montana returns it up to the 31. Rochelle Colston, what do you expect here from Arizona?
Arizona keeps their foot on the gas pedal. They're playing very aggressive on offense. I don't expect to see them lighten up at all here.
Holding the great Atlanta rushing attack led by Hall of Famer BDG Hollywood to 24 yards rushing in that first half collectively. Arizona has 73 yards on the ground. Average yards per play and first downs are just about even, as Moses will pick up 7 to add more to his total.
And Arizona keeps pounding their rock, and why wouldn't you? Your backs are doing really well tonight, especially on that last drive.
2nd and 3. 2 tight ends, the same side, Grabowski and Todd. Here's to get to Jones. Jones stopped after a pickup of 2. Miraculous with a nice tackle from his corner spot.
Definitely a great open field tackle by Miraculous coming up from his corner spot, which is a big deal. You don't want the run game to get going again like the last drive.
3rd and 1. They go 3 tight ends offset eye. They pitching out to the backup fullback, and he has himself a first down.
Wow, big man on the field. That's their job, to get the 1 or 2 yards when you need it.
First and 10 for Arizona. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. They'll run it again. Moses, with his orange sleeve, surges ahead for a pickup of 6 yards.
Yep, Atlanta's got to find an answer for Jones and Moses.
Want to say hi to some of the folks that have been in the chat with us. Fox Highwind, Will Todd, Anthony Torreira. Cliff Allen says he's tailgating at the UW game right now for the University of Washington. Joshua Durr, and I've seen Guy Clausen around, and many others. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday evening with us. TJ Punk in motion, cross formation. Quanta Shine.
Great stop there by Atlanta, so they can keep Arizona out of the end zone on this drive.
Tackled there. As Jackson has to dump it off, and Punk was forced to go backwards to get the ball. He loses a yard. Miraculous again on the stop.
I think that time he'd been better off just letting the ball hit the ground, being an incomplete pass instead of losing the yardage.
8 of 10 on their last throws. As Jackson throws 3, 4, and 6 were touchdown passes. Third and 11, Jackson steps up, throws, knocked away. The Moose is loose. Moose Papano got a big paw up and swatted it down. And Atlanta able to make the stop.
Great job by Atlanta. I mean, Arizona was in a rhythm. They were moving the ball down the field pretty effectively, and then to force that punt here is huge.
Punt is away. Fair catch called for at the 19.
Let's see if Atlanta can answer here on this drive. They did their job. They came out and got a big, huge stop.
Atlanta down by 7. Able to hold the Scorpions to a field goal at the end of the first half. They prevented a double dip. As Hollywood, he's been held in check. Picks up
Definitely.
4 yards.
I mean, there's plenty of time left in this game. That was a very long drive by Arizona.
Hollywood only 24 yards on 5 touches of the ball with a long of 9. Also has 1 reception. And the backup gets the carry here. He sets up a 3rd and 2 for Dynasty and Company.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. This is where your playbook, you can do whatever you want. So they're planning on running the ball here, Colin.
2 tight ends on the line, single receiver out. Split backs behind Dynasty. They give to Hollywood. First down.
Great job by Hollywood. Just kept moving. His legs kept pushing forward to cross the first down marker.
It's runs like that in clutch situations when his team needs him the most. Is a big reason why the man's in the Hall of Fame and has all the yards he does. That's a pick up a 3 on first down run there by the backup, Reese. We've seen him tote the rock plenty of times, Rochelle, but he's been effective today. Hollywood gets the ball and will pick up a few more yards to make it a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 here. Just to see a pass from Dynasty. Be very careful.
Four wide, 2 by 2. Down they motion the running back out. That is Reese. Dynasty back to throw. Fires, has a man wide open. It's Mitchell O'Brien for the first down.
Great play there from Dynasty, finding his open receiver and moving the chains down the field.
First time we've called Mitchell O'Brien's name today, and it's a receiver who split out wide. Nobody went with him that time. 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Arrowlot is in front of Hollywood in the I formation, 3 wide receivers. Dynasty throws it out to Hollywood. Hollywood will lose the yard on the reception. It'll be 2nd and 11. Got a question for you, Rochelle. How many likes do we have on this video so far?
It's never enough, Colin. Never enough.
That's right, it's not enough. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you won't miss a minute of SFL or SFL in action and help the channel grow through your support. Fox Highwind looking at his hands all disappointed as the ball flutters just out of reach to set up this 3rd and 11. Big play here for Atlanta, down by 7. Just over the Arizona side of 50. Dynasty to throw again. And he threw an interception. He didn't want to do that. Albert Begin picks it off. And the Scorpions once again are happy, and so are their fans.
Wow, I mean, there's just nothing but orange jerseys there, Colin. Another mistake by Dynasty.
Ball will be marked at the 37 with 3:45 to go in the 3rd. Back to throw is Jackson. That's the scramble out of the pocket, throw backside. What a catch by Will Todd, the tight end. And he says, raise the roof, fellas. We are on the move.
Yeah, definitely a great play by Jackson, being very patient, rolling out to the left. And, I mean, coverage was there, just great play.
And for Todd, continues to rack up the receptions today. That's his first catch. He's been targeted 2 other times, and that time he just flat out dropped that one.
So he has 3 targets right now so far and 1 reception for 21 yards. So Ashley's definitely spreading the ball around a lot today.
She is indeed. Todd coming into the game, only 11 grabs for 91 yards. Been a real valuable asset, especially in the rushing department, as Bismarck Wright will line up as the lone back behind Jackson in a 3-point stance. Bismarck Wright gets the ball, and the big old fullback surges ahead, and it'll be about an inch short of the first down. It's a great surge up front by the guys blocking on the offensive line.
And definitely the O-line's doing a great job for Arizona today.
3rd and less than 1. Moses checks in as they back behind Jackson. They get the backup fullback now in front of Moses. And they pitch it out to the backup fullback, and he easily gets the first down.
I love the big fullbacks on the field. Just love them. We need you need a couple yards. It's almost a given.
Indeed. The throw is by Jackson. Ooh, beautifully placed ball to TJ Punk.
Wow, number 26, Nathan Barnett, we just have turned around. Get us back to the ball.
Yeah, if he turned around perhaps a inch more, you're right, Rochelle, he might have had the interception, but instead it'll go down as a completion. Jackson continues to along. 12 of 18 officially. Todd motions out. Back to throws Jackson. She goes to that side. Punk with some great moves after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. Oh my goodness, he looked like a dancer out there.
He's a little ballerina act there by Punk. I mean, he caught the ball. Bender was right there. He just went around him. Broke that tackle. Very lucky that wasn't a touchdown.
Perhaps if TJ Moses wasn't in front of Mr. Punk, would have had an unobstructed path to the end zone, but nevertheless, it's 1st and goal. Jackson throws, end zone, easy money, touchdown to Will Todd, the offensive captain.
Wow, that time I think, Atlanta's defense was caught a little bit off guard. I mean, Todd just got to the end zone, by himself. There's nobody near him. I'm not sure what happened in the secondary there.
Well, he may have dropped the last ball that was thrown to him before that one, but he made sure that one counted. That's his first received touchdown of the year for Will Todd, and Ashley Jackson just continues to rack them up. She has 3, count on 3 passing touchdowns so far in this football game.
Pretty quick drive for Arizona that time, only 2 minutes off the clock.
Drive summary. That took 2 minutes and 17 seconds, 7 plays, 63 yards. Was the length. Drive started on the 37. As the kickoff sailed out of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, great kick.
And all of a sudden, Atlanta finds themselves in a hole, down 24-10. They need to score a touchdown, most ideally on this drive, perhaps. Dynasty back to throw. Dumps it off in the flat, and well, didn't lose yardage that time, but J.R. Lawless said, "You may be a Hall of Famer, but you're going to not go anywhere." Splitbacks for the Swan. Hollywood gets the ball on the ground, picks up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
If you're Atlanta here, you have to get this first down. You have to get some points back on the board. You have plenty of time, but you need to score here.
Indeed you do. And that formation 3 wide. Chisholm in motion. He lines up in the slot out to the bottom. And Dynasty pumps. Lets it go down the field. Oh, dropped by Fox Highwind. It'll be 4th and 5. And for the first time this evening, let's go to Cameron Irvine for a game break. Cam.
Thank you, Colin. Mexico City at Chicago today. And the Aztec defense pitching a shutout. Jordan Sipes got a touchdown here to Jason Bartley. The Aztecs lead 10-0 over the Warriors. Back to you in Arizona.
So the Aztecs trying to keep pace in what is a very busy South Division. Putting out a good performance there as the Scorpions will get the ball back here with 16 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, that South Division's always wild.
It goes by many names, but the one I like the best, Rochelle, is the Tex-Mex Division. Dive up the middle of the field by Bismarck Wright, the fullback. He'll pick up 5, and that'll most likely be the last play of the third quarter.
Very fast game today, Colin. Very quickly moving through this game.
Indeed we are. Arizona in front 24-10. But your 4s, 12s, 86s, 68s, and 93s in chat, folks. We played 3 quarters heading into 4.
The Simulation Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
Colin Northrop, Rochelle Colston back here in the broadcast booth. Give up the middle. Ooh, nice stick made by
The free safety, Grant Hardaway, number 24.
That's his 4th tackle. He's been busy.
That's 1 pass deflection on the day, too.
And a couple of assists. A few TFLs from this Atlanta defense. Could use a turnover here on the 3rd down as Jackson maneuvers on the pocket, throws. It's incomplete, looking for Donnie Hands. Would have been short of 6 anyway had he completed it.
A good stop by Atlanta, coming and forcing Arizona here to punt.
4th and 5. And Atlanta will get the ball back to their offense. Siege Velko on the punt return will get it at the 20. And Arizona starting to assert their dominance statistically, particularly in the rushing department.
I mean, once you have 2 powerful backs in your backfield plus your fullback, I mean, Arizona built to run the ball. They're 2 tight ends.
Atlanta will start off with a run to Hollywood. And Hollywood picks up 2 more to add to his total. Only 9 carries, 38 yards. 3 grabs for -1 yard. As we're under 9 minutes to go, Dynasty throws again. This time the outcut is caught by Arrowlet. It will be just his 3rd grab of the football game. On 5 targets for 32 yards. Setting up a 3rd and short. They haven't been in a lot of these today, Rochelle.
Now when they come on here, split back formation.
And receiver to the bottom is Highwind. Arrowlot is the man in motion. They will give to Hollywood, and he doesn't make it. Got 1, needed 3. It'll be 4th and 2.
Another great stop by the inside linebacker, Sean Moore. I mean, that guy's just all over the field.
Miller On for another punt. He's been busy tonight. As the return is up to the 39-yard line, Donnie Hands. Set up his offense there.
The third person we've seen returning kicks for Arizona tonight.
First and 10 at the 39. 7:58 to go. Bismarck right to single back behind Jackson. Donnie Hands now motions back there. Oh, line up as a tailback. Interested to see where this goes. No, they'll go to right instead. That was just eye candy. And the big fullback picks up another 4 yards to add to his personal tally.
That was some interesting play calling there, Colin.
Just gave the defense a little something to think about. Perhaps they'll use it in a different way later. We shall see. 2nd and 6. Again, they line up in the eye. Here's Moses. Gets the ball. Shed one man, but not the second. Lost a couple. It'll be 3rd and 8. That's a 4. That's a 2 on the play.
Great job by Chris Henry from a strong safety position. Can make a big tackle there.
We go 4 wide. Now they will make it 2 by 2. I believe that's Montana coming across formation. Jackson throws! Bobbled around looking for Punk, but there were a bunch of Atlanta defenders in the area. Bernard Smith, number 40 among them. Join Cameron Irvine. Weekend continues tomorrow with a Southern Showdown in Texas as the 3-3 Fort Worth Toros clash with the 3-3 Houston Outlanders at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, plus Nashville, Denver, Florida, Carolina, and Lexington, Vancouver. It's another doubleheader. SFL Sunday night right here on SFL YouTube. Swarm takeover on their own 32 with 6:54 left.
I mean, credit Atlanta's defense here. They came up here, made 2 huge stops, got the ball back to their offense. Offense has got to produce here.
Ball on the 32, 6:54 left. They're down by multiple scores. They definitely need some big plays down the field. They've had them in moments and spurts, but let's see if they can get them consistently. They'll start off with a run here. Picks up 3 yards from Hollywood.
And if you're Atlanta, you don't have a whole lot of time, Colin. You got to stop, you got to start moving the ball further down the field. Maybe some longer passes.
The longest completion, looking at the receiving chart, is 16 yards each. Highwind's been targeted 12 times, but he's only caught 4 of those balls. Erlach catches another one to set up a 3rd and 2. Again, they're in these 3rd and short situations. But so far, in the second half, they're only 2 for 5 on 3rd down.
And last time we were with 3rd and 3, and they went try to run and it didn't work. Let's see what they do here.
2 tight ends split backs behind Dynasty. They're going to throw this time. And down he goes, but we got a flag. Ooh, initial indications look at a face mask as the man sacking Dynasty grabbed his cage by accident, they'll call it. Didi Sacks wipes away not only another sack for him, but his defense will have to be on the field a little bit longer. They're going to make this a 3rd and 3. Here's the give to Hollywood. He gets the first down and more. And for the first time in a long time, Michelle, he had a big hole to run through.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1st and 10, but you're still, you could be picking up 3 and 4 yards and you're running out of time on the clock. We need to get more upbeat tempo offense here.
19 of 32 is Dynasty. Erlach lined up as a fullback. They give to the backup, and he stopped for no gain as we approach under 5 minutes to go. And I'm with you, Rochelle. I'm kind of questioning the wisdom here, although Albert beginning, he's had a good game. 6 tackles and a pick. Dynasty now throws. Down the field, Siege Falco, first down, pick up about 12, and now here comes the hurry up. Probably wanted Rochelle.
Yep, happy.
Throw, Dynasty.
Nice.
There's Fox Highwind, his 5th grab. And Atlanta's now moving down the field at warp speed. They like this personnel set they're in. Dynasty throw!
Oh.
In the air, Chisholm had the ball. But alas, number 37, Ernest McCray Sr. says no.
That was a pretty good play call there, too. It just didn't happen.
You get bunched to the bottom of their screen. Chisholm motion out of that bunch as they go a condensed split 2x2. Back to throw, Dynasty. First down, completion, good. To the single receiver left on that side. Again, they line up in a bunch, Dynasty. Fades again, Chisholm. Another 6 yards. Under 4 minutes to go. Dynasty throws again, end zone, touchdown. Atlanta, they're not going away.
They're definitely being pesky about this game. They're sticking in there. And with the 4 minutes left in the game, they're only down by 1 score. Anything can happen here.
It's 24-16. Boo Chisholm hauls in his first touchdown of the day. Remember, he threw one to Muhammad earlier. Sammy Steele on for the extra point is up and good. For the Hall of Famer Boo Chisholm, that is touchdown reception number 4. That breaks a 2-way tie for first coming in. He was tied with Fox Highwind with 3 receiving touchdowns each. Onside kick coming, and Arizona collects the ball with 3:57 left.
And the onside kick with 4 minutes left. And basically, Arizona is about 5 yards to be in field goal range. Must make this game a 2-score game.
Just the exact guy you wanted back there to be on the hand scene to recover the kick ball on the swarm 36. As Jackson finds this game tightened a little bit, but they're in control once again as this first down carry by Moses goes nowhere. It's Hardaway with yet another tackle.
If you're Jackson here, you've had a clean game. You have the lead. I would just keep the ball on the ground. I wouldn't throw it at all here.
Second and 10. He's played real dangerous with a couple of those incompletions. I'm with you on that one. Those perhaps stick to the ground. Play clock at 3, 2. They get away. It's Brad Jones. Breaks the tackle. Carries the second defender forward.
Wow.
To get up a 3rd and 1. What effort by Jones.
I mean, I thought they had him, almost at the line of scrimmage. He just kept pushing his way forward. Gaining yards all by himself with a big rollover.
3rd and 1. Taking their time coming out of the huddle. Arizona, there's the updated number for Jones. Almost 5 yards to carry.
Impressive.
Moses, the deep back in the eye. Bismarck right to fullback in front of him. Play clock at 3. Again, they snap it at 2. Moses has the first down up over the 20. They'll say you stop there.
If you're Arizona, you just take your time. Get to the 2-minute warning. Basically, you won't be the last person to touch the ball tonight.
I got to give credit to Atlanta. They fought all game.
Their defense has definitely kept them in the game tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And Dynasty's chunked a couple more touchdown passes, but fortunately for him, he's also thrown some to the men in orange. 2-minute warning, Atlanta. Arizona looking to salt this one away over Atlanta.
We're trying to stay undefeated.
X gives to Moses. He's tackled at their pick of the 3, and now the clock is stopped at the first of Atlanta's 3 timeouts.
Ashley just hand the ball off 2 more times. Keep eating away at that clock.
We got a league-wide bye week coming up for week 9, but after that for Atlanta, they have 2 divisional games. One against Carolina at home on September 15th, then at Nashville on September 22nd. Arizona, following the bye on week 10, has a divisional game at Denver before traveling to Florida. They'll be at home for week 12 against the DC Dragons. The home finale for Atlanta is week 13 against Charleston. That's a divisional game for them. And the last time out burned by Atlanta.
Good pursuit by Shine there. Great open field tackle.
Here's Cliff Allen on for his second field goal attempt to give him just a little more insurance. And he splits the sticks. The lead is back up to 10. Yeah, special teams as Allen makes his second field goal of the ball game.
You need to get louder than that, College.
Yeah, special teams.
That's better.
.144 to go. 27-17 our score. From the goal line, it's Muhammad. Gets a block and gets tackled at his own 26. Minute 38 left.
And if you're Atlanta here, you have 0 timeouts. You have 1 minute and 38 seconds left. You need 2 scores.
So, Arizona maintains control. Not only top their division, the top record in the league.
You gotta find the sidelines here. You can't throw the ball in the middle of the field.
That's where Dynasty does most of his damage. He has 121 through the middle. In the middle again they go. And it's 3rd and 1. Again with the hurry. Throw. We got a penalty down as Chisholm catches the ball up over the 50, but hold everything. We have defensive holding called against Sean Moore. The second penalty he's been guilty of. Moved the ball up over the 50. .113 left. Dynasty quick drop. Slant over the middle. Drop by Chisholm. Probably for the best, Michelle.
And they seem to like that play a lot. Just a quick drop. Drop it off in the middle of the field. Only problem is you're not getting big yardage with it.
I agree with that sentiment. Update from the Windy City. Mexico City Aztecs come storming into the Thermopylae and are up 20-0 over the Warriors with 6 minutes to go in that game. Meanwhile here, almost a first down. It'll be 3rd and inches. Chisholm on the reception.
And you couldn't get out of bounds either.
Dynasty throws. It's intercepted for the 3rd time today. Everett Garrison returns it to the 36, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, great drive until Dynasty made one more mistake. That's his third on the day. You can't win a game that way.
Absolutely. When you're losing the turnover battle, more likely than not, you're losing that ball game. And for Everett Garrison, that is his second interception on the season. Now puts him tied for first with Bo Martin Jr., who also has two. Ashley Jackson will kneel this down.
Yep, and one more kneel down, this game is over, Colin.
And Scorpions remain undefeated. They will move to 7-0. Atlanta will drop to 4-4, which means their game after the bye, which will be against Carolina, will be critical for shaping the destiny of both teams, considering they have similar record in
Yeah,
that
the East
division.
The East Division's kind of weird. You have Florida up there who's 6-0. And all the other teams in the division have most other teams have, 3 other teams have 4 wins. So, I mean, Charleston lost this week, so they stay with 4 wins. And so does Atlanta. So, very
All right,
interesting
we have a $10 super chat from Eddie Gage. He says, Arizona, I love y'all. Game ball goes out to the Red Sea, which is the offensive line, and 9mm, which is Ashley Jackson's name. Rochelle, as we take a look at the stats, if you had to give out a game ball, who would you give it to?
I think it was the Arizona defense tonight. I mean, they kept, they did a great job tonight. Atlanta, 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions.
27-17. First downs, Atlanta with the edge. Total yards, too, as well as passing yards, but ultimately that Arizona rushing attack was just too much. For Rochelle Colston, I'm Colin Northup. Thank you to our statisticians, Ron Haynes and Gerald Smith, Cameron Irvine, our executive producer. Thank you all, and good night.